Hello everyone, this is Travis the Trader coming back to you live on Wednesday, August the 21st. I just uploaded a video on soybean futures, how to trade them, what are some of the investment vehicles out there. And some of you asked me about corn, moving on to corn futures. Please keep in mind that when one is looking to classify these sorts of futures, corn, wheat, soybeans, some people refer to it as the ags or agricultural products. Some people, we just talk about the SOFTs, S-O-F-T-S. So just keeping in mind just some of the jargon that's out there, but specifically looking at corn right now, the corn futures. I have traded corn in the past. I've traded it naked. I've traded it defined risk as well. Again, it's a little bit, I found it to be a little bit better when it comes to liquidity when you compare it to soybeans and wheat. But again, it depends on the day, depends on the market. You know, just by looking, and I am 65 days out. And if you look at the bid asks, some of them are okay, like the 15 here at 2 5/8 to 2 3/4, still a bit wide, but not as bad. Let's say on the 18 delta, right, where you're at 3 3/8 to $10 on the ask. It's going to be entirely up to you as to how you want to do it, but please, with a cherry on top, of course, keep in mind of slippage. Keep in mind that in order to get in, you may have to pay a little bit more, and to get out, you may have to pay a little bit more. So let's see if we can find another way to trade corn. And again, the corn futures, some people refer to it as a sort of a big boy trade. The notionals are, again, it's about 5,000. It is 5,000 bushels a contract, so you're looking at like $19,000 of notional value. Again, it is a big trade. So in looking at, let's say, the micros, that's /XC, and it was the same problem that we had with soybeans. Nothing really doing here. As you can see, no options are on the minis, on the mini corn futures. But there is an ETF, CORN, just corn, like corn on the cob. For those of you who are looking for exposure, there's an ETF out there. The problem with this, as I mentioned before with soybeans, is that if you go, let's say, 58 days out, you're looking at really nothing. You really can't sell this for a whole lot with a penny. Yeah, I mean, you're putting up a lot to make a little. Really not a whole lot of opportunity or liquidity when it comes to selling corn options on the corn ETF. Also on the 30-day, maybe it was going to be a little bit better. But again, I do want to stress that whenever, and it doesn't necessarily have to be corn, but when you look at your the different strikes, the different expiration dates of the underlying, and you see something like this where there's no weeklies, chances are it's not going to be a very liquid product, and chances are it's probably not something you want to trade. So again, for those of you who are out there listening and have other ideas as to how one might be able to look for exposure to corn, love to hear your thoughts, love to hear your comments. Again, for those of you that did find value on this channel, please subscribe. I would look forward to hearing from you. Please, with a thumbs up. And of course, I look forward to seeing everybody at the next video.